welcome to Cougar's Corner, your number one stop for the 411 on what's happening within our Kane University Cougar community, here in Union and abroad. I'm your host, Angelica Nino, providing you with stories from our Cougar roaring community. We're switching gears today and getting to know other parts of our campus with some new faces around the corner as we unveil those coming out of the woodwork to share their roaring spirit, making Kane the Cougar community it is. Let's kick it off with our first segment.
My name is Kevin Cruz. I have a communication in film and media major, and I am a junior. At first, I was going to enter college as a computer science major. At my high school, which specializes in technology, I would have classes that I would just, write code, learn how to make websites, like sort of all those sort of things. If I were to keep on doing that, I'd probably have to work in an office. I'd probably have to look at a computer monitor hours on end. And I didn't want that sort of lifestyle. So this was junior year where I had a digital video production class. And I took that class and was like, wow, this is great. I get to skip class, I get to go out, I get to record, I get to basically be in the action, I get to capture everything basically, and it felt awesome. It felt good to edit, it felt good to direct, it felt good to act, it felt good to hold the camera and record everything. Entered college, dropped the computer science idea and just stuck to film and media, and that's where I am today. So yeah, I have done a couple of short films. A majority of them were for final projects for film classes at UCC. But my most prized short film, as of right now, my magnum opus, is the short film called Lobotomy. You could find it on YouTube. It was basically a part of a short film festival where I had to record a movie, obviously, but within a span of 7 days. And technically I only had 5 days to record because I didn't have an idea till I didn't finalize the idea, conceptualize it, draw out the storyboard. I didn't have all that done until Tuesday night. So all of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it was just Saturday. It was just, crazy. One, I was possibly at the lowest point in my life. I recently got out of a relationship, a very long-term relationship, and it was a wake-up call for me that I needed to progress something in my life. And I looked at myself as what do I need to work on? And it was my career. And my parents were telling me that you gotta work on your career, you gotta do something, you gotta because you can't keep on getting depressed, man. So, do I regret it? No. I do not regret being part of KTV. It was possibly the best decision that I've ever made in my life. And I wouldn't really have it any other way because now I have friends that care about me and that I care for them. And not only do they share the same interests that I do and help me progress creatively, and I get to help them progress creatively. It's a very, very rewarding, and it was a good call that I made. It was a good decision, and I'm very happy with it. And I wish I was here sooner. What I really, really want to do is anything that deals with the camera, just capture the shots, be on set, I'm okay with doing a director's role. I'm okay with that. It's not that hard. But as long as I get to hold a camera and basically get what I imagine in my head, put it out there, and actually make it happen, and I'm happy. Like that's literally all I want. What I hope to take away from Kane University is that to develop connections, make friends, graduate, and hopefully through those connections I could land a job in the field that I want to do, and what I want to do after I graduate. I'm most likely going to take my most realistic route and stick to a TV studio, because that is more consistent. It has a consistent pay. It's very linear and it's very safe in terms of finances, and I think that's what I really want to have when I'm older, stability. But in a perfect world, I would love to go down to California, maybe Florida, and be a part of a film production crew, work with directors, like well-known directors, and help produce like amazing movies. I would love to do that, but unfortunately it's very wishy-washy in terms of consistency. That's unless if you're a director. But yeah.
Well, back when I was a student, and there's the old logo, Kane College of New Jersey, to say things have changed since I was a student here in the early 80s? Just a little bit. Back in the day, the fields were like you'd find at most high schools, just grass and kind of uneven. The gym was just a typical old ramshackle college gymnasium. And things began to change about 15 years ago. The facilities got better. The baseball team won a national championship. The fields got improved. The facilities are all world now, and they compete with some Division I schools here in New Jersey. So get your Kane Cougars on and just really, I guess, appreciate what you guys have here, because we've come a long, long way.
My name is Jason Gilman. I'm a pitcher for Kane baseball team.
Michael Lepchinsky. I play third base for the Kane baseball team.
We got a great group of guys, great coaching staff. Everybody wants to win. Everybody's determined and works hard.
Probably the atmosphere and the culture, playing out in the field and all the fans come out and support.
It's got to be like deep gaps. Deep gaps helps being a pitcher. Turf mound.
Field.
Definitely that's turf. It makes my life easier on defense, and also gets you some extra hits here and there.
It's funny, in 1997 when I first got here as an assistant coach, the team had just gotten dugouts, and that was a big deal that they had dugouts, and I was under the impression that every field had dugouts. So they were all proud with that, but we used to have a portable fence in left field that football would practice in a few days a week during our fall season, and then the fence would go up during the regular season. It was a really bad maintained grass field with not the best dirt, and then we had some good leaders in here at the school, and they just decided to make changes that we've gone from probably the worst football field, the worst gym, and the worst baseball field to the best. And it's got an overhead track. Our football stadium, full turf with lights, and a beautiful track that was just done over again, press boxes. So if you haven't seen it at Kane, you need to take a trip down here. You'd be pretty amazed at the facilities that we have. We'll battle just about anybody out there in terms of our facilities and our competitiveness.
We got a couple of the teams above the dugouts. Kind of gives us some competition to always strive to beat those teams and win some games.
Probably some hidden gems are the guys on the wall. It really just shows what our past history was for Kane, and guys you can look up to and try to model after.
We got heaters in our dugouts. That's huge. It helps a lot early season because you're playing Northeast baseball. It's cold, some snow.
Just that, it's just that's our history, and that we want to follow those guys because those are the top tier guys that came through this program and want to be like. I love the field, love the turf. It's just a great atmosphere out there.
I would change the way the ball carries to left. Sometimes you give a ball up to left and you hold your breath because the ball just carries out there.
If I could change one thing, since I'm a lefty hitter, I'd definitely bring in right field a little bit. 330 is a big shot, but 315 wouldn't hurt.
I would say we have the best stadium in the NJAC, no doubt, and maybe even New Jersey.
It's definitely probably the nicest field I've played on, and definitely New Jersey, the best field in New Jersey. It's really just top-notch facility and really makes us happy that we get to go out there and play on that field every day.
Go Cane.
Go Cane.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
So yeah, Ta's not here today. It's just me. Yeah, I know, bit of a downgrade, but that's neither here nor. How's he say it?
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I get it. Ta's not here. Wham, wham, wham. You got any words for Ta that you want to pass off to him? He's watching right now, actually. So.
Yeah, hi everybody. Good to be back on the show. I'm kind of glad he's not actually here today. He's like really annoying. He always bullies me about my haircut. I even threw away my headphones because he kept making fun of me for it. So I'm glad you're here hosting this episode today.
Spoken like the true king himself. So we're gonna go around today talking to members of Kane TV, ask them about their input on Taha, and get the real scoop. We're gonna see how that goes. All right. What does Taha do after this usually? He goes like this, right? He goes like that.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt.
So I'm here today with
Katie.
We're here today with
Robin,
what grade? Oh,
Vice President of Kane TV.
Vice President of Kane TV. I'm so sorry about that, Miss Vice President. Nice to meet you. This girl used to bully me a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm kind of uncomfortable sitting here. Anything for Taha. So I'm here today with.
My name is Christopher Gutierrez.
It's actually my first time meeting you. You work with Kane TV, right?
Yeah.
We're back on Taha on the street, but it's actually Norman on the street for today. I'm sorry you don't have Taha.
Thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
How long have you known Taha for?
I've known him since the fall semester. Fall semester was my first semester on campus, and I got to meet almost everyone here on Kane TV. Mm-hmm. And Taha was one of the first standouts right away.
How long you known Taha for?
I think 4 months. I don't really keep track.
What's Taha's title again? Do you remember?
I forgot, honestly. Was it Redemption? Or was it Are You Rolling? Which one was it?
No, his title. Does he have a title in Kane TV?
I think it's just Sir Taha, maybe. How's it working with Taha?
You know what? He's okay, just not the best.
Not the best. Would you like to elaborate on that?
Yeah, so this dude really think that he can act better than all of us.
He does act better than all of us, he doesn't show any of his editors respect, not even his peers. So you would say you had a fun time working with Taha?
Oh yeah, of course.
You don't have to lie to me, bro. He actually doesn't pay me to edit or shoot his videos.
Yeah, he didn't pay me either.
Oh, he didn't? Bro, he promised me Starbucks one time, and he just got me like a frappuccino from Quick Check or something like that. So what would you say it's like working with Taha? I know he works for you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's for sure, right?
Of course, he works.
So what's it like as having him as an employee?
Taha as an employee. Do you want the honest answer, or do you want the Kane TV good old answer?
Let's hear the Kane TV. I want to hear both. Let's hear the Kane TV answer first.
Taha is a fantastic worker. He is willing to do anything, always on time, and always willing to stay late.
And the honest answer?
He called me a gremlin in an episode, and I don't appreciate that. And that was improv. And
I'm sorry.
He doesn't pay you guys, right?
He offered me lunch, and he hasn't bought me lunch yet.
You guys.
He doesn't. I told someone else this on the show. He offered to buy me breakfast, and he bought me a cold bacon, egg, and cheese on a muffin. It wasn't even heated. He told me to heat it up myself.
Than a soggy sandwich.
And he said he couldn't afford the Nesquik chocolate milk for me either.
That's a lie.
I've seen him with Nesquik.
What would you rate him 1 to 10?
I rate it an 11 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
And it's like he's just walking like it's no big deal, and it's like that's the energy that I think we all need at some point.
I guess. So I know you got a shift coming up in like a few minutes. Do you have any words for Taha by any chance? Hey, Taha.
Yo, what's up, Taha? Yo, we gotta, we're directors for the upcoming episode of Are We Rolling? And if you messed up, dude, I will kill you. I will find you. I will pull all Law and Order SVU on you, okay? Okay?
Taha, you're an off-brand Bad Bunny. I'm sorry. So,
Why Bad Bunny?
because the last time we filmed, he looked just like Bad Bunny.
Oh, like down to the beard and whatnot?
Yeah.
Except his beard doesn't connect, right?
It does not.
It doesn't. I don't know why he keeps growing. Yeah, he does need to. I mean, I can't grow facial hair, so I can't say anything about that. But it was lovely having you on the show today. You got any final message you want to give out for Taha? For Taha? Because he's actually watching this right now as we speak.
Hey, Taha, what's going on, man? Congrats on graduating this year. I can't wait to see what you come up with in the future. And I'm telling you, your future's bright, and I'm always here to help. So let me know.
It was nice having you on the show, Brody.
One last thing, Taha, if you're listening, it's so great to work with you, man. You're awesome, and I can't wait to make more stuff with you in the future. We're gonna make Kane TV bright and happy.
君と全部の季節通りかかりたい喧嘩どこかい言葉で新鮮な恋を君のそばにずっとこのままいたい君はきっとこの願い神のように叶えてくれる近づけたいのに足を動けない暗示足りないだから君は気づけない旅の終わりに早くいてほしいそうじゃないとすれ違っちゃう全てに気づけてほしい耳をでかいてる子供雲のように君を包みたいこの手君に繋がせる前私のことを戻してほしい君のメロディー優しいことでどうしても
So I am Kobe Robinson. I am a senior here at Kane University. I'm graduating in May, so I'm getting out of here soon. Sad, but also happy for a new journey. My major is communications with a minor in marketing. Communication and marketing go hand in hand. Obviously, you can't market to people without communication. You know, the basics of marketing, like interpersonal skills, or learning about how to reach people with different types of communication. So they definitely do go hand in hand. I didn't realize it until my junior year when I did pick up the minor in marketing, but I think it has a lot to do with each other. So that's why I decided to pick up the minor. I think I'm a little bit more comfortable being on camera. Before, I hated cameras. I never really, not hated cameras, but I didn't like taking pictures or I was always used to being behind the camera, but now I'm a little bit more comfortable with being on cameras, being in front of, you know, people and stuff like that. So this opportunity came up and I said, you know, why not just try it? I get to try coffee and try something like being in front of a camera. So, you know, it's a win-win for me. So I'm actually a tea drinker. My family is not coffee drinkers at all. We're Jamaican, which is Caribbean family, so we drink tea. So we're not really coffee drinkers, but it has caffeine in it, so I guess it's kind of the same. But yeah, we're not really coffee drinkers like that. I think what a lot of people get confused is I work in the office because I'm the student trustee, but it's two different things. The student trustee is kind of its own thing. It's where I kind of vote on behalf of the whole student body on things that get passed with all of the board members. The job at the president's office is kind of my internship. I work closely with his chief of staff, not actually President Rep-elect, but his chief of staff on, like, you know, office things, you know, making sure, you know, meetings are scheduled, or, you know, running the President's Advisory Council, you know, daily emails, things like that. I became student trustee, I think 2019 is when the election started. My friend who was the student trustee before me, Jason Plates, he actually, you know, encouraged me to, you know, step out of my comfort zone and, you know, go into the position. Like, he was telling me all these great things and how it helped him grow professionally, and how he's been talking to, you know, different professional staff, and how it just helped him grow. I ran during COVID, so a lot of it was through social media, online. I didn't have to, you know, beg people to vote for me, or, like, you know, go up to people and talk to them. So it was a little bit easier for me, but I did win the election, and I've been grateful since. I feel like the skills and the tools that I've developed and sharpened through the internship and the position, I think it's transferable to the job I want to do and the things I want to do, because I do a lot of creating, like, flyers, emailing, communicating with people on a daily. So those are all things I want to, you know, do in my career, you know, not only like emailing stuff, but, like, you know, talking to people, going out, communicating, marketing to people, all of that. So I do believe that even though it's not the same field per se, there are skills that I gained that will help me, you know, transfer over, or whatever I end up doing in my life, because, you know, nobody really knows what they're really going to end up doing. I used to be a really shy person. You know, I didn't really, not that I didn't like speaking to people, but I just chose not to. I was kind of quiet, stay in the back kind of guy. But since then, I've been working on my public speaking, you know, working on my interpersonal skills, talking to people, you know, having meetings and things like that. So I'm just the person that always wants to develop myself. So I feel like the things that I've done throughout my college career, which has been, I couldn't name you everything, but it has helped me, you know, grow, get out of that shell. So I'm not the same person I was freshman year, but now I feel like the things that I've done have helped me, you know, prepare me for that industry. Thanks for watching my talent profile. My name is Kobe Robinson again, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
This is 20 Questions with Professor Atkins, Music Edition.
Let's start the clock. You'll have 2 minutes.
Okay.
Bruce Springsteen or John Bon Jovi?
Neither.
Rolling Stones or the Beatles?
The Beatles.
Eminem or Snoop Dogg?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Snoop Dogg. No, Eminem. I have moral issues on Eminem. Snoop Dogg.
I'm a gangster, but y'all knew that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
Beyonce or Jay-Z?
Beyonce.
Post Malone or Kanye?
Well, I don't really know who Post Malone is.
Probably think that you are better now, better now.
So I guess I'm going with Kanye.
Got the answers.
Bro, I'm asking you.
You
a
ain't
question.
been doing the education,
bro.
You ain't been doing the education.
Kanye.
Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Nicki.
Green Day or Blink?
Blink.
Justin Bieber or Ed Sheeran?
Ooh, Bieber Fever, baby.
Metallica or Slayer?
Metallica.
Madonna or Cher?
Cher. Do you believe in love?
Britney or Christina?
It's Britney.
Coldplay or Snow Patrol?
I love Coldplay.
Ramones or Sex Pistols?
Ramones.
Notorious B.I.G. or Tupac?
Tupac.
Guitar or drums?
Tupac. Guitar or drums? As in the instrument?
Yes.
Drums.
Rap or country?
Rap or country? Country. Hank Williams over rap.
Hip hop or top 40?
Hip hop.
Where was your first concert?
It was the Monkees. It was in Atlantic City, and I was 5.
PNC Bank Arts Center or Camden Waterfront?
Ooh, the Camden Waterfront is a lovely venue.
Stone Pony or Convention Hall?
Stone Pony.
Favorite beach in New Jersey?
Favorite beach in New Jersey, Woodland, Avon by the Sea.
Favorite concert food?
Favorite concert food is beer.
That's 2 minutes.
This has been 20 Questions with Professor Atkins, Music Edition. Buy my sister Nicole Atkins albums. You can find her on iTunes or at NicoleAtkins.com.
That's it for the latest episode of Cougar's Corner, a spotlight series on Kane University. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Angelica Nino, and so long, Cougars.